try and go live again. We'll see if it works. Okay, it's going. Yeah, I will. Oh, let's see. Are we live yet on YouTube? We are live. All right. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Bald Ginger. We're going to be jumping into some Road to the Show action here. Of course, first up is a 3-game set with the Pirates, and I'm sure we're going to get a visit with the head coach saying, hey, way to go on the batting average and the home runs, and quit striking out. So, yeah, be prepared for that later on here. We're going to see what we can do here. Reaction might not be a bad thing. I'm not a big fan of increasing my stealing stat, not like it matters, because I don't do the base running anymore. And here we go. Meeting with the skipper. There it is. I knew this was coming along. All right, here goes the same old, like we have at the end of every month in Road to the Show. How am I doing, Coach? We're really happy with your performance. You're batting .323 on the month. Hit 11 home runs. Yeah. And you struck out a bunch. 21 times. That's going down, so that's kind of a perk. Only 21 strikeouts is not bad. But we get a double up on the experience points for everything. All right. Thank you for that. There's Skipper. Let's get back at it here and get back to playing some baseball. All right, here we go. First game of the first series on the live stream today. We're playing the Pirates in Pittsburgh. They have a very similar record to ours now that we've been on a bit of a skid in the last couple of weeks. So let's see what we can do here. Top of the first, Arizona already leading 1-0. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in batting cleanup with a .319 batting average. Nick Lodolo is on the mound for the Pirates in this one. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 96 on the sinker. First pitch from him. At the knees with the four-seamer. Tough take there, and wouldn't have done much with that pitch anyway, so we have an 0-1 count. Second pitch is ripped out to deep right center field. Is this one going to get out? It might. It does. It's over the fence and gone. It's a 3-0 ball game with only one out here in the top of the first. Oh, wow. Home run number 51 on the season. 406 feet, just enough to clear the wall out there in center field, so we'll take it. I'm going to get that old green line replay. No green line? No? Come on, game. There's the green line. That's what we like to see. Little streaker just into the right center field bleachers. Bottom half of the inning now. Ke'Bryan Hayes is at the plate for the Pirates, hitting .274 on the season. He's got himself an 0-1 count with one out and nobody on. And Dean Kramer is towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. I'm sure he's a happy camper walking out to the mound for the first time today with a 3-0 lead. Anyway, let's get to this pitch, shall we? It's an 0-1 pitch from Kramer to Hayes. And it's a bunt on the third base line. This one, I'm not going to be able to get him, I don't think. No. Oh, bang, bang play at first, and we did get him. I thought he was going to beat that out. He's a pretty speedy guy there. Huh. Top of the third, we come back. I'm standing in 1-1 on the day. It's a 4-1 ball game now with Arizona in the lead. Runner on first, one away. Nick Lodolo still on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat from him is going to be outside with the sinker. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Lodolo. Right down the middle, and I was way out in front of a four-seamer. That doesn't happen often. Goes foul down the third base line, so we have a 1-1 count. Next pitch, off the outside corner at the knees with a sinker again. 2-1 the count. Come on, big fella, in the zone with it. Not quite what I wanted there. Late swing sends it just foul down the right field line. Could have been home run number 2 on the game. Instead, it's a 2-2 count. Next pitch, inside by a bit with the slurve, and it's a full count now. Wilmer Flores standing in the on-deck circle for the Diamondbacks here. Let's see what we get with the payoff pitch from Lodolo. It's first base for free as he did not want to play around with me on that one. Low and inside with the four-seamer. And we have 2/3 of the Ginger special already. All we're missing is the strikeout. Hopefully we don't get that part. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's a 4-3 lead for Arizona. Nobody out, nobody on. Nick Lodolo still on the mound for Pittsburgh. First pitch from him. And not a strikeout here. Four-seamer on the inside corner, sent out to shallow right field, caught by the right fielder. So one pitch, one out here in the top of the sixth. Top of the eighth, we come back. It's a 5-3 lead for Arizona. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day officially with a home run and a walk on my line score. Roansy Contreras is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Pirates. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. No strikeout here. It's a lazy fly ball to center where the center fielder barely had to move to make the play there. First pitch hacking not working out so well for me in this one. Diamondbacks are going to take the win though, so we'll take that. 5-3 is the final score there. Getting back to our winning ways there. We were out hit, but we outscored them. How does that work? Walks, boys and girls. Yankees fan, how you doing there, big fella? Just in time for game number 2 of this series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And here we go, game number 2 in Pittsburgh. And it's top of the first, 1-0 lead for Arizona again. Runner on second and 1 away for me as I'm batting cleanup with a .319 batting average. Luis Garcia on the mound for the Pirates in this one. He hits 86 with his cutter, 95 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, just off the outside corner there with a slider. Thank you, Yankees fan. I appreciate that. 1-0 pitch on the way now from Garcia. Got a piece of the cutter at the knees there, way out in front of it, and it is fouled away for a 1-1 count now. Third pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone for me if you could. That's not it. Cutter outside. I'm having a lot of trouble seeing that out of his hand because of the way that shadow is going across the batter's eye there. 2-1 the count for me in this at-bat, though. So pitch number 4. Oh, way out in front of a slider there at 78 miles an hour. 2-2 the count. Come on, hit me with that heater. I'd love to be able to put it in play and advance the runner. Nope, swing and a miss at a cutter off the outside corner there. That batter's eye shadow is just destroying me so far in this one. So we got the strikeout out of the way for the Ginger special in this one. Bottom of the first, Brian Woo is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Key Brian Hayes at the plate for the Pirates. He's got a .271 batting average. Oh, you had a baseball tournament today, Yankees fan. Awesome. Yeah, hard hit single still counts as a base hit there, big fella. Runner on first and nobody out for Hayes. And he's got himself an 0-2 count. Let's see if we can get the double play ball here. Woo is going to kick and deal. Ground ball to me at third. This is easy. 5, 4, and 3. It's a double play to empty the bases and put 2 outs on the board. I'll take that any old day of the week. We come back still bottom of the first. Bo Bichette at the plate for the Pirates. He's hitting .302 on the season and currently riding a 9-game hitting streak. Let's see what he can do with a 1-2 pitch from Brian Woo. He's going to wind up and deliver. Ground ball down the third base line. We'll get a glove on that, and I had a hand in all 3 outs here in the bottom of the first. So heading on to the second inning, the Diamondbacks are leading the Pirates in this one by a score of 1-0. All right, top of the fourth, we come back. Still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Luis Garcia still towing the rubber for the Pirates. Got to remember this guy throws slow, with the exception of that four-seamer. First pitch from him in this at-bat. Gets the outside corner with the four-seamer. 0-1 the count. I've hit 9 RBIs and with full counts this season. Intriguing stat. 0-1 pitch gets a swing and a miss with a slider at the knees on the inside third. 0-2 the count. He is peppering the edges of the zone so far in this AB. The 2-strike pitch. Jeez, hook, line, and sinker put me away with a slider low and away. And yeah, pair of K's next to my name in this one so far. Bottom of the fourth, still a 1-0 ball game. 1 on, nobody out. Bo Bichette at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, still hitting .302 on the season. Let's see what he can do with the 1-2 pitch from Brian Woo, if he's going to ground into a double play. Hopefully he does. No, he's going to pop it up. I'll be able to make the play here right near the edge of the infield grass. Easy play for the first out here. in the bottom of the fourth. I would love to blow out the Pirates here. This would be great. Bo Bichette pitching. That's funny. Bottom of the fifth, we come back, still a 1-0 ball game. Andy Rodriguez at the plate for the Pirates. He's hitting .275 on the season, but he's 0 for 1 on the day so far. There's a runner on first and nobody out for him. Brian Wu still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. 0-2 pitch from him. Maybe a little soft liner to me. We throw back to first just to make sure the guy got back in time. He did. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we come back, still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of Ks, and Luis Garcia is still on the mound, and they're giving me the intentional walk? Dude, like, Garcia has been destroying me at the plate, and you're going to give me first base for free? All right, whatever works for you guys. Didn't work out so well, as Arizona is now leading 3-0 in the bottom of the sixth. Ke'Bryan Hayes at the dish for the third time today. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 6 on the series. He's got himself a 3-1 count with a runner on first and nobody out. We're looking for that double play ball from Brian Wu. Let's see what the 3-1 pitch from him gets us. Ground ball to me at third. That's going to be 2, 5, 4, and 3. It's a double play to empty the bases and put 2 outs on the board. Gotta love that. We don't need the replay, though. Top of the eighth, we come back. It's a 3-0 ball game. If I can get the home run here, nope, not going to happen. Another intentional walk, so I have 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and that's all I've got for a line score today. Bottom of the ninth, we come back, still a 3-0 ball game. Bo Bichette at the plate for the Pirates. Nobody out, nobody on for him. He is 1 for 3 on the day, still hitting .302. Yeah, another intentional walk, Yankees fan. That's just bizarre to me. He's got himself a 1-2 count against Brian Wu, though, who's looking for the complete game shutout here, as Wu has only thrown 74 pitches to get to this point. The 1-2 pitch from him to Bichette. A little soft liner to me. Oh, I couldn't get a glove on it. It goes into the left field corner. It's a 2-hit day at the plate for Bichette as he holds up at first. And yeah, nobody out still here in the bottom of the ninth, and 1 on. Let's see what happens. Diamondbacks are going to get the win in game number 2, 3-0. The final score as Brian Wu picks up win number 15 with the complete game. Oh, not the complete game shutout. Still a shutout, but they brought in Adbert Alzolay to get save number 47. So 0 for 2 day at the plate for me with 2 walks, 1 for 5 on the series so far. Let's go to game number 3, see if we can complete the sweep on the road. I mean, for some reason this season, the Diamondbacks have been phenomenal on the road and kind of so-so at home. And let's see what we can do here. Game number 3. Runners on first and second, 1 away here in the top of the first. I'm batting fourth in the order. Ricky Tiedemann is on the mound for the Pirates in this one. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer and 91 on the 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty is a 4-seamer low and inside, taken for a ball. 1-0 the count. Second pitch on the way here from Tiedemann. Come on, big fella. There's one. 4-seamer on the outer third. Got a piece of it, popped it up. And it's going to be caught by the first baseman in foul ground. So an unfortunate pop out for me. And Yankees fan, yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to the ball game later today after that walk-off grand slam for the Dodgers to take Game 1 of the World Series. That was quite the thing to see on the highlight reel this morning, I tell you what. Top of the third, it's a 3-0 lead for the Pirates. Runner on first and 1 away. Ricky Tiedemann still on the mound. First pitch from him. Chopper to first. It's going to be a, thrown away ball. Uh-oh, where's that ball going? Okay. Runner from first did not try to score there. Attaboy, Yankees fan. I kind of expect you to be watching the games, honestly. Because, yeah, you are a Yankees fan. The Yankees are in the World Series. So, throwing error from the first baseman here, though, got me to second base for free. 0 for 2 day at the plate as I'm standing in top of the fourth with a 4-3 lead for Arizona. 2 outs, nobody on. Ricky Tiedemann still on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat from Tiedemann. Oh, way out in front of a 2-seamer there, and it goes foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Tiedemann. Outside with a 4-seamer. We have a 1-1 count now. All right. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. That's a good one. Grooved out to deep left field. This ball's got a chance. It's going to get down and rattle up against the wall there. And we have a stand-up double here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs. We'll take that. Starting a new hit streak today, apparently. We come back top of the sixth. The Pirates are now leading 7-5. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 runs scored so far. 2 for 8 on the series for me, and I get a dynamic challenge against Roansy Contreras because the bases are empty here in the top of the sixth. I'm not a fan of the contact swing. Doubt I'm going to draw the walk, so let's try to only swing at pitches inside the zone and get a hit. Roansy Contreras on the mound for the Pirates does throw a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Grooved into left field again, but lots of air under that one. That's going to get caught by the left fielder in the alley there, yeah. All kinds of time for him to get to that one, so we fail on the dynamic challenge. Moving on, it is now top of the eighth. 7-6 is the score with the Pirates in the lead. Runner on first and 2 away, and I get handed another intentional walk. The Pirates don't want anything to do with me at the dish, apparently in this one. And Pittsburgh lost. We ended up winning 8-7, the final score in game number 3 to complete the sweep. Sean Manzo picks up his 9th decision on the season. Alzolay picked up save number 48 as well. So a 2-for-9 series for me against the Pirates. Not the best I've ever done, that's for sure, but we will definitely take that. We're going to head back to the clubhouse here and jump into another series. There we go. Yeah, I finally got that one. Okay, whatever. Let's get back to this clubhouse here. There we are. We're going to New York to play the Mets. Here we go. Game. Oh, no, we're going home to play the Mets. All right, cool. So, yeah, Mets are just barely above 500 in this 2028 season. And let's see what we can do to keep our winning ways rolling here. And bottom of the first, Mets are leading 3-0 here. 2 outs and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in batting .317 on the season. I get a dynamic challenge because of the runner on first, and double or better is going to be the name of the game because I don't like doing power or contact swings. Tristan McKenzie is on the mound for the Mets in this one. He hits 95 on the four-seamer. Nothing else quick, though. First pitch, below the knees, and groove just foul down the right field line. That would have been a 2-bagger for sure. 0-1 the count for me instead. Second pitch of the at-bat. A little bit out in front of a slider there, but the game says swing timing was good, but bad contact. Shocker there. 0-2 the count for me now. The 2-strike pitch from McKenzie. Swing and a miss at a slider just above the zone on the outer third. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name. Not the best start for this series, but we'll see if we can do a little better here. Bottom of the third, it's a 4-1 lead for the Mets now. Runners on first and second, 2 away as I'm standing in 0-for-1 on the day. Tristan McKenzie about to throw pitch number 31 of his outing. And it's a 12-6 curve off the outside corner by a bit. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from McKenzie. Right down Broadway with a four-seamer. Late swing and fouled away for a 1-1 count. Yeah, I actually kind of wanted to see a Subway Series there, Yankees fan. Oh, out in front of a 12-6 curve on the outside corner. Throw to second is in time to get the out. And, yeah, no base hit for me. Just a fielder's choice to retire the side here in the bottom of the third. We're moving on. Bottom of the sixth. Still a 4-1 ball game with the Mets in the lead. Tristan McKenzie towing the rubber yet here in the bottom of the sixth. Nobody out, nobody on. Let's see what the first pitch of this at-bat gets me. Gets me. Would you like fries with that? Swing and a miss at a pitch up and away for an 0-1 count. Next pitch is way inside with a slider. 1-1 the count. Yeah, that first pitch was a four-seamer that I just couldn't lay off of up there. The 1-1 pitch, below the knees with the four-seamer on the outside corner. 2-1 the count after not offering at that one. Pitch number 4. Fouled off a four-seamer in the zone finally. 2-2 the count. Come on, Big Shoots. Give me that 12-6 curve. Just hang it for me. Could you do it? Four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece of it sent down the right field line. Right fielder going to make the play in foul ground. 700 million. Yeah, that's a pipe dream. I feel bad for the Dodgers, honestly, because they're going to be paying Shohei Ohtani forever. on that contract. Bottom of the 7th, we come back to this ball game. Bases are loaded, 2 away, belly full of Cracker Jack. Mets still leading 4-1, and I get a dynamic challenge because the bags are loaded. Let's just try to drive in the run. That's the name of the game. Phil Bickford is now on the mound for the Mets. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, only 86 on the slider. First pitch from him. Ground ball with eyes into left field. That's the way to get her done. That's going to score 2. So we have a 4-3 game here in the bottom of the 7th. That is a clutch RBI single. All right. Top of the 9th, we come back, still a 4-3 ball game. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 4 on the day, but hitting a whopping .317 on the season so far. He's got runners on first and second with 1 away, and he's got a 2-2 count with Sean Manzo on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Wind up and the pitch from Manzo. Ground ball down the third base line. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. So it advanced the runners to second and third. So quality at-bat, kind of a sacrifice of sorts there for Jimenez. Bottom of the 9th, we come back. It's a 4-3 ball game. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day. This is a clutch at-bat, and I'm not going to get to swing at all. Intentional walk from the Mets to put me on first base. Maybe we can make them pay for that, and we do. Diamondbacks walk it off here in game number 1. Did we do that in 9 innings? We did. Put up a 3 spot. Whoever was behind me hit a home run for the win. Yeah, I get a lot of intentional walks, Yankees fan. Just the nature of the beast when you're the reigning MVP for 3 years in a row. All right, we're going to go into game number 2, though. So you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the 1st here, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting 3rd in the order against David Peterson. He throws a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander, way outside with the slider, 1-0 the count. I'm leading the National League with a .670 slugging percentage. Holy mackerel. 1-0 pitch, inside with a four-seamer again. 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. The 2-0 pitch from Peterson. There's one right back up the box and into center field. There's a single to extend the old hit streak. A strike for little leaguers. Dude, a lot of the pitches I swing at, I really shouldn't be. So, yeah, I have had some people be like, oh, dude, you're such a little league type of player. Yeah, because I like to swing the bat. Sue me. Bottom of the 3rd, it's a 2-0 lead for Arizona. Runner on first and nobody out for me as I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. David Peterson still on the mound for the Mets here. First pitch of this at-bat. Got me to whiff over top of the 12-6 curve. 0-1 the count. That was a good pitch choice there. 0-1 pitch. Check swing on a slider at the knees. Good gravy. I'm getting riggedy wrecked by pitches at the knees in this at-bat. 2-strike pitch on the way from Peterson. Outside with the sinker. 1-2 the count as I managed to lay off that one. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Up and in with the four-seamer. 2-2 the count. Come on, big shoots. Give me something good to swing at here if you could. Probably going to be change up in the dirt. Nope, slider low and inside, full count. How about that? After going down 0-2 in the at-bat, we work it back to full. Payoff pitch on the way from Peterson. Oh, why did I swing at that four-seamer? I don't even know how I made contact with that one. Still a full count after fouling that one away. Payoff pitch number 2. Gives me first base for free. Four-seamer above the zone there. And that was his 50th pitch of his outing. And he's not even through the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 5th, we come back. It's a 3-1 ball game with Arizona in the lead. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day, 2 for 5 on the series. David Peterson still on the mound for the Mets. There's 1 out and nobody on. Let's see what I can do with pitch number 1 of this at-bat. We watch a four-seamer just off the outside corner. 1-0 the count. Wow, I have a career 10-16 OPS. Holy mackerel. 1-0 pitch from Peterson. We take a four-seamer on the inner third and pop it up into shallow right center field. Right fielder runs over to make the play for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. It's a 3-2 ball game with Arizona still in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on for me. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Griffin Canning now on the mound for the Mets. He hits 97 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 91 on the slider, 97 on the two-seamer, only 84 on the slurve. First pitch of this at-bat is off the outside corner with the four-seamer, 1-0 the count. What was that about Juan Soto there, Yankees fan? All I saw was Soto pop up on the screen. 1-0 pitch from Canning. Chop the third. Not going to happen there. 5-3 putout is an easy play to retire the side here in the bottom of the 7th. We're moving on to the 8th, still leading the Mets by a score of 3-2. Not in real life, but apparently according to Road to the Show here, he is going to be playing for the Mets in 2028. Jake Fraley is at the plate for the Mets now in the top of the 9th with 2 outs and nobody on. Arizona still leading 3-2. Adbert Alzolay on the bump looking for the save. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from him will get us. Little chopper to me at third. We'll get a glove on it. Throw to first will be in time. And the Diamondbacks are keeping on their winning ways in this live stream. That is 5 in a row now. 3-2 the final score here in game number 2. Brandon Pfaadt picking up the win for a 10-6 record. Alzolay picks up save number 49. Let's move on to the third and final game of this series and see if we can complete the sweep at home. We haven't been doing that a whole lot. Heck, we've been having our butts handed to us at home more often than not here in this one. It's at bottom of the first. I was going to say top, but no, it's the bottom of the first. No score here in Arizona. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm standing in hitting .317 on the season. We get a dynamic challenge because of that runner on first, and we're just going to try to advance the runner. I'm batting third in the order today against Freddie Peralta. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is going to be way outside with the slider, 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Freddie Peralta. Low and inside with the four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. I hate to say it, but it seems like he's trying to pitch around me a little bit here. Sends a circle change down the middle of the plate. Got a piece of that and fouled it off for a 2-1 count. Had me a little too far out in front of that one. Oh, slider below the knees at 79 miles an hour. Gets the big swing and a miss. And we now have a 2-2 count. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat from Peralta. Gets the call, the four-seamer on the inside corner. Oof, that one hurts. Good pitch, though. Got to tip the cap on that one. Top of the second, we come back. Jake Fraley at the plate for the Mets, hitting .264 on the season. And he's got himself an 0-1 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Wind up and the pitch here from Dean Kramer. Ground ball to me at third. Easy play. We'll scoop that up. Throw to first. In time. We're heading to the bottom of the second here in Arizona, and we are still scoreless as there's only been 1 hit in the game so far. We come back, bottom of the 4th, still a scoreless ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Freddie Peralta still toeing the rubber for the Mets in this one. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Popped up a four-seamer that was almost right in the middle of the zone. First baseman's going to make the play on the coaching box there in foul ground. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 5th, we come back. Arizona leading 1-0. Runner on second, 2 away. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, and Peralta is still on the mound for New York. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Got a piece of the slider at the knees. Fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting .309 on the season with runners in scoring position. Second pitch, inside with the slider, 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella, put that slider at that height in the zone. That would be great. 1-1 pitch. Nope, slider at the knees, got a piece of it and fouled it away. Freddie Freeman is a better hitter in real life than I am in Road to the Show, I will say. 1-2 pitch. Right back to the mound. He's going to throw to first. And yeah, non-productive ground ball there, as Peralta has completely nullified me at the plate in this one so far. But after 5 innings, we're leading the Mets by a score of 1-0. Top of the 6th, still a 1-0 ball game, obviously. Nobody out, nobody on, and Drew Gilbert is at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 1 on the day and has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch from Kramer. There it goes. It's a bunt on the third base line. Good place to put it. Grab and go. Fails. Why did it throw to first after that? I had to run back to grab the ball. Bunt for a hit successful there for Gilbert, so props to him on that one. Bottom of the 8th, the Mets are now leading 6-1. Apparently Kramer got riggedy wrecked in that one. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day with the bases empty and nobody out. Phil Bickford now on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 86 on the slider. First pitch, grooved out to right center field, but that's not going to be deep enough. That has got a lot of air underneath it. Right fielder makes the play there in front of the swimming pool in right center field for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. And the Mets take the win in game number 3, 8-1 the final score, as Kramer apparently got rocked there in the 6th inning. And yeah, I went 0 for 4 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series. Oof, that is not great. Yeah, Kramer got destroyed there in the top of the 6th, surrendering 4 runs looks like. So yeah, not the best time at the mound for Kramer. We're going to move back to the clubhouse here and do one more series. We're going to be playing at home against the Colorado Rockies. I can't wait. We got about 2 more weeks in the season, and we will be going to Colorado to play the Rockies, and I'm looking forward to that trip most definitely. Let's jump into this one. We got to do the training thing again. All right. What do we want to do? We'll up the durability. Why the heck not? All right. Colorado coming to town here. They are 55-83 on the season. Already secured a losing season, and we have already more than secured a winning season in this one. So, yeah, let's get after it and see what we can do against the Rockies in this one. Bottom of the 1st, Rockies are up 1-0. One runner on first, but 2 outs. Chase Dollander is the man on the mound for the Rockies in this one. He hits 96 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is that four-seamer at 94 miles an hour on the inner third. Got a piece of that and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Dollander. Swing and a miss at a slider just off the outside corner at the knees, and it's a quick 0-2 count. Next pitch, high heater. Four-seamer not going to get the call up there. 1-2 the count now. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Low and away with a curveball. That's not the slider, good sir. If you put a slider there, I might have swung at it, but no, not the curveball. 2-2 the count now. And we pop up a four-seamer on the inside corner at the knees. First baseman making the play over by the netting in foul ground. And it's a non-productive out for me in my first plate appearance against the Rockies today. Top of the 3rd, Rockies are now leading 3-0. Are they going with the old picket fences, 1 run every inning? Who knows? Jonathan India is at the plate for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .267 on the season. He's got himself an 0-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Ryan Nelson towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks in this one. Wind up and the pitch from him. Simple ground ball to me at third. We'll grab that. Throw to first will be in plenty of time as India is not super speedy there. And that is the first out here in the top of the 3rd. Bottom of the 4th, we come back. Colorado leading 7-0. Now, what in the heck? Chase Dollander is the man on the mound for the Rockies still. Nobody out, nobody on. Wind up and the pitch to start this at bat. That's a four-seamer up and away. 1-0 the count. And yeah, that's still weird to see the All-Star MVP. That was just weird. It was a cool All-Star game this season, but yeah, I did not expect to get the MVP of the game. 1-0 pitch is a four-seamer right down Broadway, sent out to deep right field. Right fielder running back makes the play on the warning track near the line. And that is a non-productive first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. Colorado leading 8-0 now. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in against Chase Dollander for the third time today. He's throwing pitch number 69 of his outing to start this at-bat. And I send that pitch foul down the right field line. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Dollander. Four-seamer at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it off yet again. 0-2 the count. What do you think? Slider low and away? I could see him doing it. Two-strike pitch. Oh, four-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of that one and fouled it away as well. 3 pitches, 3 foul balls, and an 0-2 count is what I've got to show for that. The next two-strike pitch is low and really low, just off the outside corner with a four-seamer there. 1-2 the count. Got to get it a little closer to the zone if you want me to swing at that one. Oh, and he hits me with the curveball just off the outside corner at the knees. Way out in front of that with the swing after seeing 4 straight fastballs. So there's the K next to my name in this one. Bottom of the ninth, we come back. It's a 9-0 ball game with Colorado in the lead. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm facing off against Victor Vodnik. He hits 95 on the four-seamer and 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch, low and inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on there, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. The 1-0 pitch from Vodnik. Inside with a four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. There's one that eats up a third baseman into the left field corner. We get a single out of that one. A little ground ball with the eyes gets its way into the outfield. We'll take it. We need something here. We don't want to get shut out. We're not going to win, I don't think. Not by a long shot. And no, we do get shut out. 9-0 the final score as I had one of my team's 3 hits in the game. Ryan Nelson just had a really bad day on the bump. Didn't get any support from the dugout at all in this one. Oof. Let's head on to game number 2 against the Rockies, though. And you know what that means. This is where I'm going to remind everybody yet again, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Here we go, bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, runner on first for me as I'm standing in batting fourth in the order today. Chris Negron is on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 96 on the cutter, 92 on the sinker, only 86 on the changeup. First pitch is a four-seamer. Outer third, just above the knees, got a piece of it and fouled it off for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Negron. Oh, man, just foul with the sinker there, sent down the left field line. 0-2 the count for me now. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup. I thought I held back enough, but no, I was probably way out in front of that one. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that's all she wrote for the first inning. We're moving on to the second here, still scoreless in Arizona. All right, top of the third, it's a 2-2 ball game. And 1 out, nobody on for Adael Amador. He's 0 for 1 on the day and hitting only .222 on the season. We got our boy Brian Woo on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Woo will get us here. Ground ball down the third base line. Get a piece of that. Oh, it was a liner. Okay, I thought that was a ground ball. I thought I caught a little bit of dirt on the way to me, but no, sir. It's a line out there. I'll take it. Bottom half of the inning. It's still a 2-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series. There's a runner on second and 1 away for me this time around. Let's see what I can do against Chris Negron this time around. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the outside corner near the top of the zone. It's going to be strike 1 for this at-bat. 0-1 the count. I was way behind that four-seamer. Next pitch. Just over a leaping third baseman there and into the left field corner. That's going to be an RBI single for me as the runner from second scores. And it is now a 3-2 lead for the Diamondbacks. We'll take that any old day of the week. Go ahead RBI single. That works. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Still a 3-2 ball game with Arizona in the lead. Runners on first and second, 2 away for me as I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Chris Negron still on the mound for the Rockies. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Swing and a miss at a changeup below the knees on the inside corner makes for an 0-1 count. That's not the way we want that to work. Second pitch of the at-bat is a high heater, four-seamer just above the zone on the outer third. 1-1 the count. Pitch number 3. Come on, big guy. Outside with a four-seamer. It's a 2-1 count in this AB. It's going to get one in the zone for me here at some point. We'll find out. Pitch number 4. That's in the zone. Four-seamer there, late swing, no contact made. 2-2 the count for me now. Pitch number 5. Got a piece of a changeup almost on my shoe tops there. Keeps the at-bat alive with a 2-2 count. Yeah, both changeups low and inside. I've swung at. Didn't swing at the sinker that bounced off the plate, though, so it's a full count now. Runners on first and second will be in motion on the pitch here as the payoff pitch. Grooved into deep center field. Come on, baby, get off that wall out there. Get off the wall or over it. She gone. There's a 3-run dinger to make it a 6-2 ball game. That's a thing of beauty right there, if I do say so myself. Home run number 52 on the season. 439-footer to deep center field here in Arizona. I'll take that any old day of the week. Now we just need the walk to complete the Ginger special. Bottom of the 6th, it's a 10-3 ball game with Arizona in the lead. Runner on second and 2 away. Let's see what I can do against Michael Prosecki. He's a left-hander that throws 94 on his four-seamer, 91 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick, though. First pitch is a four-seamer on the inside corner that I got a piece of and destroyed my bat. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch of the at-bat. Ripped into left center field. This ball's got a chance here. Oh, he makes the play right at the wall. Reached up and grabbed it off the yellow line. So close to having the two home run game there. That stings. We're going to come back bottom of the 8th. It's an 11-5 ball game with Arizona in the lead. 2 outs and a runner on second for me as I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. And I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on second, and I don't want a power swing, so let's just hit the double or better. Michael Prosecki still on the mound for the Rockies here out of the bullpen. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Grooved in the left field. That's going to get into the corner. That will score the runner from second. We're going for 2. Why the heck not? You betcha. Diving slide into second. And we are just a triple away from the cycle now here in the bottom of the 8th. We don't need to see the replay on that necessarily, but the Diamondbacks do win this game. 12-5 the final score. Brian Wu picking up win number 16 on the season here in the second game of this series. Let's move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this matchup. All right, PlayStation, load her in here. Come on. There we go. That's the bottom of the first. Rockies are up 2-0 in this one. Ethan Miner on the mound for them. Runner on second and 2 away for me. And Miner throws a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer, only 86 on the changeup. First pitch from him. Grooved at the second baseman and throw to first in plenty of time there. Wasted opportunity there with a little bit of ambush tactics. And first inning is come and gone. Rockies are leading this one by a score of 2-0. All right, top of the third, still a 2-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Nolan Jones. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run dinger, and he's been the only dent on the scoreboard so far. That's his first hit of the series, too. He's got himself an 0-2 count against Johan Oviedo. Let's see what the 2-strike pitch will bring us here. Ground ball down the left field line. I can't get to it. It goes into the outfield. So that's going to be a simple single for Jones. He's got himself a 2-hit ball game here. How about that? Bottom of the 4th, we come back. It's tied up at 2 runs apiece. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a batting average dipping down to a .316. Ethan Miner is still on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Let's see if I can do a little better than my first at-bat against him. First pitch, outside by quite a bit with a changeup there. 1-0 the count. My 1051 OPS this season is now 3rd in the National League. Second pitch from Miner. Outside corner, off the outside corner with a changeup. Pitcher picks it up, throws to first, and it's a simple ground out there. Score that one 1-3 for those of you keeping track at home. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. It's a 3-2 lead for Arizona. Runner on second and nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 4 for 11 on the series so far. Yoniel Cure is on the mound for the Rockies out of the bullpen now. He throws 95 on the 4-seamer and 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Oh, late swing on a slider on the inner third. Somehow got a piece of that and fouled it down the first base line. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch. Out in front of a slider on the outer third. And that one goes foul down the third base line. 0-2 the count for me after fouling off a pair of sliders so far. 2 strike pitches, a slider off the outside corner had me way out in front. 3 pitches, 3 swings. Back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name. All right, bottom of the 8th, we come back. Arizona leading 4-2. Runners on first and second, only 1 away as I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day so far. Mariano Vasquez is on the mound for the Rockies now. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 93 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, gripped and ripped into left center field. That's not going to get caught. And it's not going to stay in the ballpark either. It sneaks over the fence out there for a 3-run dinger to extend the Diamondbacks' lead. That was home run number 53 on the season for me. 412-footer to left center is just enough to clear the wall, but that's what counts, as it cleared the wall. It is now a 7-2 ball game with the Diamondbacks in the lead. We don't need to see the replay on that, but I appreciate it, game. Top of the 9th, it's still a 7-2 lead. Runner on first and nobody out for Blake Hunt. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on his line score, but 3 for 9 on the series, so not too shabby so far for him. He's got himself a full count with that runner on first and nobody out. Adbert Alzolay on the bump for the Diamondbacks now. Payoff pitch from him. Ground ball to me at third. This could be 2, 5, 4, and 3. It's a 2-for-1 sale here in the top of the 9th. There is now 2 outs and nobody on. Colorado not looking good here. And the Diamondbacks do take the win 7-2. The final score there as Oviedo picks up his 13th win on the season. And we take 2 out of 3 from the visiting Rockies here. We'll take that any old day of the week. And look at that, 5 for 13 line score for me on the series with 8 RBIs total and a pair of dingers. I do like hitting against Colorado 99% of the time. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this series. And that's our 3rd series of the live stream. So we're going to call it a day on this one, boys and girls. For those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things if you haven't done so already. And we will see you in the next one.